This is not my primary account. Let me flip you. I'm going to flip you 180 degrees. Whoosh. All right. And now I am upside down, like it or not. I do like it. Look, if I put you backwards, we're backwards and upside down. Every bit the wrong direction. So let's fix that, and I don't care to fix it past the upside down-ness of this video, because right now is a very important time for our philosophy, because our racism has happened, and it is irrefutable that it has happened, and people are accepting that that is legitimate, confirmed, and in fact believed to be racism. And so, what do you say to that? I mean, obviously, when racism happens, why should I suddenly become activated? And now I'm going to flip you back over, because my process of activation is philosophical, because I am a civilly disobedient, not criminally. So I'm not out there looting or rioting, but I am in here supporting good change. And the good change that I promote the loudest is this, because I recently got it legitimately said to a point where I could put my finger on it. That is the idea. That is right there. Crazy's definition is my enemy. When somebody rejects you and they reference not the word crazy, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but let's say they don't know the word crazy and they're young, and you're saying, you know, once upon a time this bone was a giant lizard, and they go, you must be wrong, Dada. No, I'm not. Because as crazy as it may sound, as much as your brain has within it the concept and definition of crazy, this is the real truth. And that's something that really embodies a lot of what I believe in. Both that there is no God, that the N-word means human. You can list them. I've got a plentiful backpack full of concepts and ideas that are discarded as crazy. It is not okay to say the C word. The definition of the C word is beyond repair. It has gone too far. It is beyond repair. Anyway, I find that all out because, again, a racism occurred, and I'm talking to family members about how awful our treatment of the N-word is that we've had as a family. That it's shameful that the topic that I brought up was dismissed so quickly and so imperfectly by our selfish, foolish ways. And that's an argument I'm guaranteed to lose with my family, but I'm going to get some concessions before I lose it. So that's why I'm happy. I'm not happy that a racism happened. I titled this video that because that's the exciting thing that occurred, but it is a terrible exciting thing. It involved the murder of a person that should not have been murdered, of a father and a unnecessary murder. We know that much. I don't know how far the riots and the looting have gone. I've seen some footage that causes concern for me. But we do know that the source of that conflagration of frustration, that conflagration, that happened because a racism has occurred. And so all of the crap that we're going through as a result of the response to that occurrence, all of the crap we're going to have to go to, all those storefronts that have to be repaired, all those windows, all those undercover cops breaking windows and their identity leaking, all that kind of stuff, whatever it is in part because of our definition of the N-word. And that is tragic, because I've been trying to sound this alarm for some time. And if you doubt, you don't doubt, and you know you don't doubt. That's what's important here. You know you don't doubt it. If you doubt that there are a lot of people very prominently thinking the N-word as we go through story and story and story after story of behavior in response to the racism that happened, if you doubt that that's significant, you're a fool. You don't doubt it. There are people thinking only the N-word. There are people that since that death have only written or said the N-word and nothing else. No verb, no noun. Just because it's a slur. It's not a word. It means human. Wake up. But they're too deep in REM. They're not listening. And so I have relevance. Like it or not, that relevance will carry us to victory, I hope. And if we don't at first succeed, we will lower our standards and discover, because the real success for me would be an audience of supporters screaming like the Beatles are coming, like Elvis Presley just got on TV, screaming like hell that I'm actually going to get the name change successfully. That's what success would look like if we got people caring about thoughts enough to support egalitarianism enough to think that one man's name change can be another man's movement. That's what I want, because that movement can be purely philosophical, theoretical, cultural nothingness. It can go nowhere, and still we're better off for it. And you know that we are. You know that we are. So I say to you, a racism has occurred. It is time to rethink matters. Please. And thank you. And you're welcome. And goodbye.